Alright, so now we're back here with another token collecting, except we're going to be gambling probably. So I think we've done shopping. It's just the armors are so expensive from the person. If you're going to buy an armor from the person, it's going to be expensive. And then circlets, you can't buy them. Maybe you can buy them from a vendor. I don't know, you could buy the dwarven circlets, but we're not looking for those. Chance to cast demolition, I don't think we had that one. We should actually buy the sword. We weren't looking at swords, but it's the armors. We wanted to buy a bunch of armor pieces. We wanted to buy the circlet. This is going to be cheaper than buying from the store too, and then we're going to buy a bunch of elven chains. So right now we're just going to be going for the circlets and the elven chains. So we could just go leave the town. And things about these ones is we can't see what stats they have, but they could be rare, they could be unique or set. Even though we don't care too much about the sets and the unique items. So we're just gonna buy a whole bunch of elven chains and a whole bunch of circlets. Maybe well, I don't know, are we just gonna record running back and out of town again buying circlets? Probably, because we could just talk. But then everyone's probably left the video as soon as we said that. So that's okay. So now, we're not really looking for any weapons. We're looking for armors, Tyrell. These circlets. Just buy all these circlets. So we're gonna go broke here, but actually we might make profit. So we had like over 11 million. So now we have less than 11 million. So we should see what our money is at after. So actually we should just buy a whole bunch of things and then we'll come back. So we'll pause the video. So this is pretty much what we're doing. We're going back and forth and then we're just buying the elven chains and the circlets. So the unique elven chain's actually just insane. So it actually is really unique. So we might use it. It'd be a really good thing to base up items on. So we're not looking for these. The yelling. Oh, we picked up the yelling. Oh, the wailing greatsword. We didn't get that one before. So good thing we are kind of looking at swords. So we could do multiple things then. We could look at the swords and we could buy these armors. So there we go, we pretty much summarize what we're doing here. We're working on our armor and our helm token collection and trying to get some rares along the way. Unearthly flamberge. I know we don't have that one. Brutal flamberge. Maybe we do colorful flamberge. Warriors of quality. Great sword of fling. Soldiers flamberge. The wailing great swords. We just picked that one up. We didn't see those ever, and then we seen two of them all of a sudden. So back to buying the elven chains, back to buying the circlets. So maybe we'll just come across random items in the other store when we're shopping for circlets and helmets. We might come across some swords that we need.
Can I help you?
So we just picked up the unearthly. So 148 to 127. So if we could find a better one, we might pick up the better one. So I guess this is a triple shopping. We're shopping for armors, we're shopping for helmets, and we're shopping for swords. Should we start buying shields too? Maybe we should buy shields. So want the large shield or the bone shield. So the bone shield would be good for a lower level, and the tower shield would be better for a higher level. So there's no special shield that gives anything. So we'll just buy bone shields and tower shields. So we'll also buy those as well. So we're buying a whole bunch of things. We're buying tower shields now. So there we go. Buying a whole bunch of things. Buying so many things. Eventually we're gonna run out of money and then we won't be able to buy anything. And then we'll have to go kill those cows again. Cows won't stand a chance, because we should work on our Amazon's gear too, actually. We haven't worked on our Amazon's gear for quite a while. It does actually work in hell difficulty. We do kill cows on player 1 really quickly. So I think like ancient armor is basically going to be the same thing. It's just gonna be, well, we could sell the ancient armors for more. Should we buy light plates too? I don't know. Ancient armors are gonna be so expensive. Full plate mails. So might as well just buy a bunch of things. Circlet. The Hagashine's just gonna be a lower leveled circlet. So the affix level would be a little bit lower. But I don't know if that would matter. It wouldn't really be down too much.
Your service.
So we could trade. Make sure we didn't mute the microphone. No, I don't think we did. Strength, excellence. Oh, +6. I don't think we got that one. Puncture rate -20. So maybe that's like one of the lowest they could get or something. So the fortress shield. It's the new shield, but it decreases your run speed. So it probably wouldn't be too good for a lower level. Especially since the armor isn't too much difference anyways. While the tower shield, it lowers your run speed, but just has like the highest block, I think. So ancient armors, light plates. Maybe we will buy light plates. So we'll just buy light plates as well then. Circlets, quilted armors. I don't know if we need quilted armors. I think that was everything. Hopefully that was everything. Yeah, there's only one circlet there. So then eventually, after we shop and we buy all these things, we could see what they are. Because now they're unidentified. Damage requirements. We should have most of them. 9% life stolen per hit. Do we have that one? Do we just need the mana stolen per hit? I'll actually go to the weapons, because it's really easy to find the weapons now. It's like level 15 to 16 stats would be 7% life stolen per hit, so we do need the 9% life stolen. Perfect. So we're just getting all these tokens down. Now we don't have any inventory space. Now we might as well tokenize and identify everything. Tokenize of the loss of the locust, 9% life stolen per hit. So that should be the maximum. Hit causes monster to flee 100%. So that's really good to get on a magical item. When we're crafting really good magical items, they could have one more socket than a rarer item. You could have 2 more sockets than a unique item. So have immolation level 20. So we had a frozen orb, glacial spike to cryptify. Now we also have immolation. So pretty soon, well, we could get rid of those things. We don't need those ones. Unearthly token level 18. So we didn't have that one before. So here's another token we could add. So we're still finding weapon tokens. 15, 11, level 13. Hit causes monster to flee 100%. So that would probably be just insane. Token of excellence requires level 27. So that's on the next page. Token of the locust. Oh yes, we got the 7% life leech. Upgraded to 9%. So now we know at level 15, level 16, we're looking for the dual 9% leech. Could get rid of the 7% leech. And the token of excellence, 27. I believe we did not have that one. Token of excellence, 5 to minimum, 6 to minimum. So we did have it, so we just upgraded it then from 5 minimum to 6 minimum damage. So now we could start identifying some of these then. We'll start with the helmets, the circlets of regeneration, +4. I think we have that one. We should double check in the helmets. So we should just identify all of the helmets, and then we'll identify the armors by themselves. So the summoner's circlet of performance, +1 necromancer, but it has a second stat, so we don't really need that. It's not a good stat for necromancers. 8 to minimum. It's just there's so many better stats out there. Circlet of grace and power. Actually, I think that we have the helmet already, so we might not need that one. Chromatic circlet of riches. All resistances, 30% extra gold, requires level 48. Holy jeez. So I don't know if the jeez. So that's probably a pretty good circlet, but would have been nice if it just rolled with one of the modifiers. Then we could have added it to the token collection. Circlet of battle orders. So you can get battle orders on a circlet at level 48. And then the next circlet, it's going to be the circlet of what? Okay, perfect. Plus 90 to life. So they should be even numbers. So it should be like 70 to life, 80 to life, 90 to life. Hopefully it's like that. Hopefully it doesn't just jump to 100. There we go. Oh, Santley Circlet of Greed. Enhanced defense plus gold for monsters. So these ones we could probably sell. Inputs, there's our first rare. Plus 2 to curses, 30% faster run walk. Plus 3 to shout. So I wonder if a necromancer or a barbarian could use it earlier. Not sure if the trees for the necromancer work like that. Maybe they do. Maybe they bring it to level 18 or something. So we just got a rare. What do we do with the rare helmets? We'll just go. Yeah, we don't really have any space. We got so many other things in here. Then we started throwing our items on here. So where do we start throwing like helmets? 10, 11, 12, 20. Just throw them on page 10 or something. So just rare circlets. So I have to come to the shared page later. Or we could just put them on the personal page somewhere. $14, 140. Alright, so rare circlets. So what do we do with these? I don't know. Plus 2 to curses. We could probably save them up. All the good rares we could put here. But then we have to find the prefixes. We don't even know if we need these or not. Well, we might as well just cube all of them, and then we'll tokenize all of them, and then we'll check to see if we need them later. That would make sense. These ones we know we don't need. Great Worms of Simplicity. So it could have rolled 80 mana, I believe. And the set. So we're not really interested in the set at the moment. We'll put sets down here. Demon Circuit, plus 1 to scales, 30% faster run walk, plus 66 to life, lightning resist 28%. So we'll just tokenize the rares, and we'll put the rares over here. So eventually we'll just have a whole bunch of things we'll have to throw in our inventory. Plus 2 to summoning skills requires level 50. Regenerate mana 50%. That's probably why it requires level 50. So that's probably a pretty good summoning circlet. Could have used necromancer skills, but still pretty good helmet. Got the cruel cast, plus 2 to fire skills, 30% run walk, plus 4 to confuse. So our sorceress could use confuse, plus mana per kill, fire resist. Requires level 30. That's all for the helmets then. Let's start identifying some of the armors. Maybe we should sell the circlet we don't need. Then we should take that circlet and then tokenize it. We could sell these, get some of our money back. And then this thing we're just going to tokenize it. So we got a rare armor for the first thing. 563 defense. So it's probably a pretty decent one. Oh no, it has that much defense just from that little buff. 47% defense. Magic damage reduced by 1, so that'd be a terrible armor. So we could just tokenize all the rare armors and then we'll go through them. Maybe we could re-roll the armors later or something, right? Elven Chain, enhanced defense. If it's a really bad armor, we could just keep it in token form. We know that these armors are at least decent. Tangerine, Elven Chain of Guarding, so we don't want that. It's a really low lightning resistance for a level 19. The Elven Chain is a level 1. So it requires level 45, 20% run walk, 20% cast rate, 200% defense, bringing it to over 1,000. So that armor is pretty good, especially if you have the rest of the set. Elven Chain of Evasion, so we could keep that. Maybe we need that prefix or suffix. I think it's the suffix. Coral Elven Chain of Simplicity. So actually the armors, we're going to be able to make profit on them, right? I think we buy them for a certain amount and then we could actually make profit on them. Elven Chain of Guarding. So it's not a total loss, right? Well, it is if we're tokenizing all these ones and we're keeping them because we're losing all that money. Bright Elven Chain increases max life by 6%. So we're not sure what the max is. Hopefully requires level 12. That's it. I didn't realize there's a level 12 modifier that increased your life by 6%. Huh. Perfect. Bright token. So that's good to know then. It's good to know that you can get extra life percent on armors. 7% chance. So this is a good chance to cast armor if we're building a chance to cast set. So any class could have shock armor all the time, basically. And the Cobalt Elven Chain, faster hit recovery, cold resist 24%. Some more armors. Oh, here we go. The unique ancient armor. Plus 1 to skills, 10% faster hit recovery, plus 7 to life, 182% enhanced defense based on character level. And the 79 defense, 20 strength, 20 dexterity, 20 vitality, requires level 28. So plus 1 skills at level 28. I imagine there's better items, but that's definitely pretty good. So there's the set Elven Chain. We haven't seen the unique Elven Chain. Unique Elven Chain's just ridiculous. So here's another useless armor we can't use. Level 21 because of the magic damage reduced. All the other stats are really low levels. Elven Chain of Simplicity, so we probably don't have that one. And the Soulless Ancient Armor requires level 1. So it could be like up to 10 damage reduced, so that could be on a level 1 armor. So that's why the torsos are cool. The shields can have that as well. So level 20 requires level 20 Token of Shiver Armor. 7% chance to cast level 10 Shiver Armor. Another piece of the chance to cast Shiver set. Rare, faster hit recovery, increased defense. So the requirement is test plus 10% because it's the heavy prefix. Plus 31 to life, 28 to mana, cold resist, really low. Yeah, if it requires level 20, that's a really low cold resistance. So then the armor was the Elven Chain of Self-Repair Strength. We probably have that one, but we should. Yeah, we have all these self-repair armors. Unless we destroyed one of them. We did accidentally destroy one of them. So there is one repair armor. Maybe it was the weapon. Maybe it was just the pike that we got rid of. So the Eagle Mantle, Light Plate. So 37 life, 32 mana. Increases max life by 10%. Requires level 23. So that's pretty interesting. It has 3 stats on it. Now it makes you think we should start collecting the rare tokens as well. The unique ones. Because that one looks pretty unique. Maybe they're all prefixes or all suffixes or something. We'll find out something about the rare armors later. So then the Demon Suit Light Plate. Enhanced defense plus strength 34 to life. Replenish life plus 4. Poison resistance 7%. Poison length reduced by 50%. Requires level 18. So now we could do the shields. Glorious Bone Shield. Requires level 14. 48% enhanced defense. So we probably do need these. Alright, so we were doing shields then. Skull Guard Tower Shield. 78% defense. Requires level 30. Fire resist 25%. Poison resist. That's about it. So we probably should really just be selling the bad things. So required level 20. 20% cast rate. 20% block rate. 25 to dexterity. 22 to life. Replenish life 16 to mana, regenerate mana 39%, fire resist, poison resist. So it's probably a really good bone shield for a caster then. Cool, we found the unique bone shield. Scintillating bone shield. All resistances 24. Maybe that's the max, or maybe it's 30. Tower Shield of Razors. Attacker takes damage of 91. Gambling Shit Tower Shield. Death Aegis Tower Shield. Level 22, 49 to mana. Damage reduced by 7. Magic damage reduced by 5. Attacker takes damage of 67. Damage goes to mana. So why are we keeping all these rare items? We don't know. It's going to ruin our inventory space. Chance to cast fire armor when struck at level 20. So maybe we need that one. Coral Tower Shield. Lightning resist 23%. So maybe we should just collect it. We shouldn't just be collecting the maximum stats or we'll be here forever. So rare shield. Yeah, I'll just throw all the rare shields somewhere and then I'll just look at all the rare shields and see what I want to do with them. It's just these dual stat magic items. So we just have 2 more shields here. Tower shield of fire shield. Chance to cast immolation when struck. So you get a chance to cast immolation on the weapons, plus all of the armor pieces, I believe. Glorious tower shield of guarding. So that was the last tower shield. So now I guess we're gonna have to go buy some more shields. We bought a whole bunch of things, so we got like 13,000, 13,000, 19,000. The shields don't sell anything. Yeah, the shields don't. It's just the armors that sell for something. So I guess now we got a whole bunch of armors and shields and helmets. We got some weapons there. So now let's go get some more then. Let's go buy some more tokens. Maybe we'll come back here. We'll be here for like a little bit. 21 minutes. Alright, we're back again. So maybe we'll make this a longer episode, like 40 minutes, I don't know. And then maybe we'll just place the earlier ones into 40-minute episodes, or maybe we'll make them hour-long episodes. We usually don't make hour-long episodes. So we're not going to gamble for items because we realized we have all these rares and these sets and these uniques. We don't know what we're going to do with them. We have absolutely no idea. So instead we came to Act 3. We actually can shop for some things here. We could go talk to you to shop for helmets, right? 20% enhanced defense. I think we might have needed this one. If we didn't, then geez, that's going to suck. Magic damage reduced by 2. I think there was, no, that was from the other guy. Poison length reduced, so I'm not sure if we need these ones. I'm not too sure. So we should just buy them, I guess. So we'll just buy some things if we think we need them. And then we'll just double check when we go back. So here we could run over here. This guy will have all the other items for us. So we could go trade. Then he will have all the helmets, 20% defense. He'll have damage reduced by 1, chance to cast a lightning hydra when struck, so hopefully we need that one. Then cold resist, so we should be looking for max resistances since we're running back and forth. Magic damage reduced by 4, we maybe need that one. Magic damage reduced by 2, so it was the belts and the boots. We got magic damage reduced by 2 on both of them, requires level 5. The plated belt of warding, half freeze duration. We got all of the duration ones. Rugged plated belt of light, poison resistance. And then we'll just pick up the 25% poison resistance in case we need it. Enhanced defense adds 2 to 8 cold damage. I know we got the cold damage one. Then the weapons. Should we look for weapons? Maybe we'll just take the weapons. Well, there's only the 3 weapons, just like the other act. So I guess that was the first inventory. So we don't actually have the items in our inventory. We don't have a checklist or anything to go by. We're just basically buying items, and then we'll go to the inventory, to the bank later to see if we actually needed it. And then we'll be able to eventually know what we need. So poison resistance, 20% on a shield. We probably need that one. Oh, and then the other guy sells shields as well, so maybe there's no reason to go to him. He'd have some extra stuff. This guy just sells everything. He sells helmets, shields, armors, so 5 to dexterity, we already have those ones. 50% poison. Evolutions, not too sure. Attacker takes damage, so lightning resist 27%. We should try to get the maximum one. Tower shield evolution, plate mail evolution. Maybe we do need them. They're level 16, so we probably actually do. Fire resist 100% defense versus melee. So is that the maximum or is that the minimum? Greaves evolution. So maybe the full illusion set opened up at this point. increased attack speed, enlightened gauntlets. So we got the enlightened set. Weapons. So we shouldn't really be looking at weapons. We have most of the weapons. Maiming, we have the 7 damage one of slaying. I don't know if we have the slaying one. We could just buy weapons easily enough in Act 5 anyways.
Yes.
So we probably actually do need the of ease ones.
Greetings.
Magic damage reduced by 2. Void. I don't know if we need that one. Well, we definitely need that one. Split mail of warding. Alright, so you get a void and warding. Level 5, level 10. Magic damage reduced by 2. Magic damage reduced by 2. A prefix and a suffix. 100 defense versus missile. Melee. So we should pick up that one. Of illusion, 100 defense. Okay, so 100 would be the minimum. So we already know that then. Plated of the Fox, plus 10 to life. I believe we didn't get the plus 10 to life ones, so we need all of them. Plated of Health, we might need that one. Tower Shield of Deflecting. We probably do need that one, considering it's a higher shield and we probably didn't get that. Damage reduced by 2, Light Gauntlets of Health, so we probably do need that one. Fast rate recovery, we got that one. So we're all done here. Now we might as well tokenize a bunch of them. So we should try to sort them by level. So level 8, level 5, level 5. So we got the poison length reduced ones. Maybe we should just put all the helmets together and then all the shields and all the belts and everything. That probably would be the proper way to do it. Then we can just organize them later. So the token of Hydra Shield, chance to cast a Lightning Hydra when struck. Light Gauntlets is set to null, magic damage reduced by 4. So hopefully we need these poison resist 20%. So we got the maximum poison resistance. So hopefully we can get the higher poison higher resistances too. So item level 28. So maybe we can't actually. Maybe we should be shopping in Act 4 just so we can get the higher items too. I didn't realize it was only level 28 here. It could be 36 in the next act. Boots, gloves. But I wonder if we do need these middle ones anyways. So we'll just put the shields over there, and then we could put the belts up there, and then the boots should go over there. The gloves go right there. That's how we usually have it. So there we go, it's a lot better. Now we don't have a bunch of rare items confusing us. It's just all magic items. So when we go to search for everything, it's just going to be magic items. Act 4, the items are going to be more expensive, I believe, but maybe it'll be worth it.
What do you need?
The ones in the other act are even more expensive though, because we don't want to buy those gauntlets. Flame. Oh, you could even buy the flame. I didn't realize that. 6 to 13. So immolation when struck. So might as well just start buying things here then. So we have the 20% gold boots. Poison resistance. We didn't pick up the poison resistance boots. Required level 12, so I imagine we would need the level 12 repairs durability. We had the full set of that, plus 30 to life.
Hail to you, champion.
No, we're not really gambling. We're just trading. Just the helmet's Crown of the Sun. Yes, because we were looking at this one before. We probably definitely need that one. I think we looked at this. The inventory doesn't actually change until you leave the place. Going to a different act doesn't change it. Light plate of protection, so we need that one. Light plate of stability. Alright, here we go. So now we need to get the 24% recovery items. Before, I think we only got the 10% recovery. Maybe we got the 17%. So if we see 17%, we're gonna have to go check. So it'd be a 3 energy, 6 energy, and then maybe 10 energy. So I think we do want that one. Then it would be a 6 dexterity, hopefully. And, we wouldn't have that one. So this is just crown shopping and armor shopping. 17% recovery. We should just go check in the bank. Do we need a 17? What level was it? Yeah, so I guess we do need the 17 faster hit recovery ones. 24%. Oh, we had the 24% belt already. Alright, so we know we don't need the 24% belt. So we do need the 17% faster hit recovery, but these are going to be more expensive. And then shields. Yeah, I guess we can't buy shields here then. The shields are going to be expensive. Maybe we could look at the shields. It's just we're spending so much on everything already. So how are we going to get shields here? Gonna have to figure out some way to get shields. Maybe we could just run a whole bunch of cows and then we just get a whole bunch of regular gems and then just reroll shields. That would make sense. Pacing level 1. So we already have that one. Magic damage, but reduced by 4, so we have that. Plated belt of the Sentinel. Magic damage reduced by 4. So we need that one. Got the poison resistance belt. Poison length reduced. So maybe let's flip back and forth between Act 1 or Act 3 and Act 5. I don't even know if that's gonna do anything, but the armors, they will be cheaper anyways.
Good evening.
Yeah, plus we'll be able to look at some shields. This guy has a whole bunch of shields for sale. Poison resistance, life. Right, so it does have 2 stats. Increases life 8%, level 12. So the increases life could actually go up to 8%. So maybe 8% is the max. Plus 4 damage, we got that already. Pretty sure the life wouldn't be 19. Of illusion. I don't think did we get deflecting remedy illusion. We did. Shiver armor when struck. Alright, so I wonder if we need that one. Poison length reduced. And then we checked everything. Greaves of light. I think we could only get certain pieces. We couldn't get the boots. Yeah, it was the light set. Alright, so we do need the light set. We could only get the light set on the helmet and something, right? It wasn't the belt, it wasn't the boots, it wasn't the gloves.
Hello.
So there's still items we could find here. Chance to cast fire armor when struck on the helmet. So we could buy that one. 18 to life. Enhanced defense replenishes durability. We got a whole bunch of tokens. We're actually getting a whole bunch of armor tokens and helmet tokens and glove tokens and so many tokens before. We got so many tokens from Act 1 just going in and out of the place. Those were low level armor tokens. Now we can get the higher level tokens, but before it was good because if we were just collecting every single token at this point, then we would be here absolutely forever. So good thing we decided not to collect every single token. Eventually we'll have to collect every single token. We got the braid-plated mail, so it increases life by a little bit more than our other one. Our other one did 6% life. Token of immolation, chance to cast immolation when struck. So you can get the entire set, so you could have a chance to cast immolation on every single piece of armor. So that'd be pretty crazy. You could put that on your mercenary too, right? So your mercenary would also have a chance to cast immolation pretty much almost every time they got hit. Then you just mix it with the other chance to cast armor, and then you just have so much chance to cast everything in this game. You don't even have to actually cast anything yourself. The enemies just hit you, and then you cast it. And that's all. So now we have some more inventory space again. So tokenizer is pretty cool, actually. It tokenizes everything, so you don't have to worry about going to the bank. It identifies everything. Craftsmanship, we probably got that one. 12 to life. We don't want 12 to life. And there's modifiers that are only on wands and only on staffs. We're gonna have to figure those ones out. Poison length 50%. So we have that armor. 10 to strength. I believe we want that one. Yeah, it's nice because you just look in your inventory and you could be like, this color damage reduced by 4 requires level 18, requires level 5. So we don't have this one. 30% defense. I don't even know if we had the 30% defense armor. Magic damage reduced by 1 of warding, so we don't want that one. Shock armor. We get lightning hydra. I don't even know if we got shock armor. Maybe not. So now we do if we didn't. Pierce durability level 1. So there we go. There's the leech on the gloves we're looking for. So eventually we want to get a dual leech on gloves, right? It'll be like 6% life leech, 6% mana leech. Those would be the gloves to get. So it looks like maybe for resistances, well, this would be a good place to get the low level gloves. I guess we could get them in the other place too, but then the shields, right? For looking for shields, that guy just has other shields for sale. Maybe it's not too bad over there. Maybe we're making too big of a deal for his prices of ease. So we probably do need that one. So it should be plus 60 strength. Honorable tower shield. So maybe we do need that one. Yes, maybe we do. Honorable of Hydra shield. So there we go. Plated belt of light. So I'm pretty sure we did need that one. If we didn't, it's only like one. It's not too expensive. It didn't cost too much for the belt. I don't know if we checked this guy or not. Maybe we did. Lightning resist. No, maybe we didn't. He had a whole bunch of things. Maybe we did check him already. All resistances. So he didn't really have anything. So this is a good place for medium level shields.
Greetings.
20% defense. I believe we picked that one up, or we already had that one. Yeah, 20% enhanced defense. Magic damage reduced by 2. Reduced by 4. Okay, so we might actually need that one. Poison resistance. Extra damage. Extra defense. So eventually, once we have some cool rare items, we have a whole good base of rare items. We're going to want to go through them, figure out how can we make them better, what are better versions of the items, and then try to get the better versions. So Great Helm of Radiance, we probably do need that one. Then we're going to have to clear our inventory. Have completely run out of space. Charged Bolt. Shiver Armor, so we do need Charged Bolt. So we're just getting a whole bunch of items. There we go, there's the Mana Leech gloves. So we could cube the gloves, get the other gloves. 30% defense armor. So we do need those. So we have some more things that we want to buy. But we need to make space. So we actually got the gloves, 6% life leech, 6% mana leech. Eventually we'll have super sick level 4 dual leech gloves. So now we could just keep these. We need more space, so it shouldn't be too bad to sort everything later, right? Everything's pretty organized here. Gonna have to make another row for the armor somewhere down at the bottom, maybe. So eventually I kind of will have to make a checklist, but I think this is fine because the checklist would be huge, right? If we're trying to figure out what stats I still need. Obviously, we still need a whole bunch of them, so it'd be better to just do it this way, and then the list would be a lot smaller when we make the list. So he had some more items we were looking for. We wanted the sturdy tower shield. All resistances plus 14 would be the most. Rusted Greaves of Light, Ochre Greaves of Violence, 10%. So we're not really collecting the lowest. 17 recovery. 17, so we had that one. 6 strength. 6 strength on the armor. We need that one. So there we go. Jeez, it's just about to be another 20 minutes. So now, what do we even do? Do we just keep doing it like this? We already shopped from you. So we'll probably just, yeah, we'll take a break here and then we'll come back. Fast rate recovery, mana, Bone Helm of Radiance. We picked up the Radiance one. We'll just look at one more inventory of ease for the shield, 20%. No, we don't have that one. So that's good, our armor collection's going. So all of this, hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully there's like some really good reason to have all these in our inventory. So the helmet, 20%, we have that one. Damage reduced by 6. So there's the bright mantle of health. Oh, increases life by 6%. Whoops. Dexterity, poison length reduced. Half reduction. Damage reduced by 2 on the shield. So we do need that one. Poison length, 50% on the gloves. We might actually need that one. We do plus, it would be plus 6 to strength. Magic damage. The devious. Pretty sure devious is 1, right? Magic damage reduced by 1. So we need that one. Poison resist 5%. 16. Plus 6 to dexterity on the boots. We do need that one. We need more space. So how do we get more space? We tokenize everything. And then when we go to the bank to deposit it, should be absolutely no problem to sort it. We just go to the helmets page and then we start throwing helmets in there. We go to the armors page, we start throwing armors in there. Then we go to the belts page, we start throwing belts. And then same with the boots and gloves. So we go trade, we'll buy the last things. There were still some other things, that's why we were clearing inventory space. So 6 to dexterity on the boots, we need those ones. We have the gold boots, we know that one. Required level 15, so we definitely need that one. So there we go, we got so many items in Act 3. Maybe we went to Act 4 a little bit, but I don't think we went there too much. So we should just keep these in our inventory so that we know the ones that we already have. So maybe should we do some Act 5 or Act 4 shopping? Pandemonium Fortress. Did we leave the place or did we already do our shopping here? Looks like we already bought some things. So I wonder, hopefully light plates. I don't know. Are the Gothic shields gonna cost a lot more than the bone shields and the tower shields? 10,000. Maybe not too much. Gothic shield of the Sentinel. Magic damage reduced by 4. Reduced by 1. So that'd be the devious one. So we probably do actually need that one. Bow and crossbow skills. I believe we do not have that one. 50% poison length on the boost. We have the 25% one. So there's 50%. Faster unlock, chance to cast charge bolts. So that might be a good chance to cast a dual item. So we rarely buy those, but it's good to have a faster run walk with the chance to cast. Is like a rare stat actually. Poison resist. So we need the 25% one. $30 life fighter resist. So how are we gonna get all the armors then? Those are gonna cost like 30,000. We're already at a less than 10 million. We have less than 10 million gold already. 6 would be 10 strength. So these are actually just more armor pieces. 6 strength armor. They just seem so much more expensive than the other ones. So we've been continuing for quite a while now. It's 25 minutes. Poison length. So we do have a good selection of gloves, and a good selection of armors. How much is pretty good? Oh, we have the other row, so a really good selection of armors. And this is just that dual stat item that we threw in here for some reason. We'll just throw it here. Alright, cool. So let's try to get some more boots and everything. So what do we do? Just Act 4? Or Act 3? Or Act 5? Nobody knows. We'll go exit to the powder, and then we'll go to the pandemonium, and then we'll come back.